Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Libra for October of 2012. This also applies if you have a Libra ascendant. First thing to say to you, my dear Librans, happy birthday. I hope this is going to be a really happy, healthy, wonderful year ahead for you. So, where to start? There's lots of new things coming into your life starting from this month. First thing I think we have to address is that finally Saturn, the great teacher, finally leaves your sign on the 5th of October, moving out of this first house, the house of restriction, the house of lessons. You've had a lot of lessons to learn in this last 2 years and 8 months. And many of you have had to go back to basics. You've had to start fresh. You're having to start to plant new seeds. And it's not been easy for many of you. I do know that. I've heard from a lot of you. And now Saturn moving for the next 2 and a bit years into your second house. So what does this mean? Well, Saturn into your second house is going to teach you some lessons around money. But it's particularly going to be about you learning what's important in your life now. What are your true values? Not only your financial values, but your spiritual values, your moral values. What's important now? Because our world very much has become such a materialistic world. And of course, that's having to change a lot now as we come into a very deep recession, even depression globally. So we're having to reassess our values, what's important. Maybe it's family, maybe it's loved ones, maybe it's having a vocation, a career where you feel as though you're doing something creative. There's all kinds of different values, but this Saturn is going to force you to get in touch with those values. As well, it can mean a time where you need to be frugal. You may need to be economical with your finances. This would not be a good time to take out debt or to overstretch yourself financially. It's important that the budget balances. Saturn is very much about integrity. So it's important that you have that the books balance. So what's coming in, you can't spend more than what is coming in. All these things are important during this transit. You may also find that you restructure your business or you restructure the way you earn money. You may change your job, change direction, how you earn money completely. Or you may put a new structure on a business idea that you've had for a long time, but it needed structure. Maybe it needed a good business plan, a good marketing plan. This will be the time to do it now that Saturn has moved out of your sign and into your second house, my dear Libras. For much of the month, we've got Venus, your ruling planet, in the 12th house. So really, this will be a good month to do something charitable, maybe to volunteer, maybe to help a loved one out. Certainly a time to take some time out for your spirituality, maybe to meditate, to do something alone, just to enjoy your spiritual side, that side that's interested in astrology, that's interested in metaphysics. Wonderful time for that, particularly the first 3 weeks of this month. And then after that, the last week of the month, we've got Venus going into your sign as well, Libra, as well as the Sun. So this is a wonderful time for you, Librans. Make the most of it because it means that you're even more charming and magnetic than usual. People will be drawn to you if you're looking for love. Love can come into your life, particularly towards the end of the month. You may find that you act as a go-between to bring peace between people. You may make the peace with somebody where you've had an argument or a falling out. It's also an important time to do something pleasurable. Maybe go away for a few days if you can manage it, or even just a day on your birthday if you can get away, for those of you that have birthdays this month. We've got Mars in your second house for the first week of the month, so there could be some disputes over money with other people, but it's a wonderful time for actually getting a lot of work done. It's a wonderful time for really going out there and making money. So maybe you've got a part-time job and you find another part-time job, or you find another way of making a little bit of extra money. But it's very much about being proactive, pushing out there and really going for it. And it's a good time to get a lot done. Then towards the end of the month, Mars goes into your third house. This is very good for selling something. So if you got something you need to sell, you want to get rid of, you're going to feel much more forceful. Not that Librans are ever particularly forceful, but with Mars in that third house, yes, you'll be able to tell somebody about the benefits of something that you want to sell. It's also very good for mental work and for studying. So really this month as well, we've got Jupiter in your 9th house. So it's also a wonderful time to travel, to plan a trip. And also you may find that you work abroad or that you study abroad. You may have an opportunity to study abroad or to study in a different state or to just broaden your horizons one way or another. That's also looking as though it's on the cards for you as well, Libra. So lots opening up for you now, my dear Librans. And I wish you a great happy birthday and a really good month. And thank you to so many of you who tweet these, who pass these videos on, who subscribe to my newsletter, who come for readings. I'm always delighted to hear from you. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.